As we continue live here on SportsCenter, Steph Curry has joined us, and Steph sat down during the break, and I've been eyeballing that beard. You know, the Stanley Cup guys have their playoff beards. I'm checking it out, and I'm trying to figure out how much more can it get out of control between now and June 1st. What are we working with there?
Yeah, got about 3 weeks left in it, so it's going to make it through the rest of the playoffs. But then after that, I'm going to tame it down a little bit. This is new for me.
Yeah, cleaning it up for summertime. All right, so you've played 12 playoff games. You've won them all. What are you most satisfied with about where your team currently is?
I think our defensive focus has been, the best thing about us these last 12 games. We picked up a lot of momentum in the regular season and knew that was going to be a huge part of our performance going into the playoffs and something that would separate us from the teams that we were going to play. And that's kind of shown itself. And I think if we can sustain that, we're going to score points. It's just a matter of us locking down, focusing on the defensive end, and just putting as much pressure on that the other team as possible. And we have so many versatile guys that can do it. It's kind of a fun thing to watch when it actually happens.
You used an interesting word with Doris, identity, and obviously it's a work in progress. When did you get the sense, Steph, that the identity of this team was really beginning to take its true shape?
Probably after the new year. We started off pretty well as a team, but you could tell we're still getting used to each other and understanding how everybody's going to get their shots, our defensive rotations and communication with the different guys we had, adding to our team. And I think it just took some time, like anything, for us to kind of just get a flow. And once the new year hit and we started to pick up some steam, the little things that we rely on with ball movement, spacing, knowing where to be when we have the ball in our hands. And then on the defensive end, no matter who's on the floor, our rotations have been great, our energy's been great, and our focus was there. And that's really proved the difference for us down the stretch of this season.
As you all were accepting the trophy, we saw Steve Kerr there watching from the side. As he continues to manage his condition, how does he continue to have influence over the group?
Well, I know he's on speed dial with Coach Brown pretty much every day, multiple times a day, giving his outlook, and it's almost kind of a different perspective being away from the team at certain points where he can see things that maybe the coaching staff on the bench can't see. But more than that, when he comes into the locker room at times and is able to speak to us and give his advice and challenge us and keep our perspective straight, that helps us a lot. And we love to hear his voice when he's around. I know he's fighting through a lot physically and giving us what he has. And hopefully he continue to get better as we close in on the finals.
You're going to get so sick of this question, but it's only a few minutes since you've won, so I'll ask: what do you do during this layoff?
Well, thankfully we've had two similar breaks in between the last two rounds, and so we have a little bit of experience to understand what practice is going to be like, how to get some rest but stay sharp at the same time. It's a fine balance. Making sure we keep our cardio up, keep our skill set right and sharp. So I know our coaching staff is going to do their best to put us in a great position over these next 9 days. But it's on us as players to be smart, take care of our bodies, get some rest, get our work in when we get in the gym, and just stay locked in mentally. There's a lot of time, but I think it could do us a lot of good to just get away for a little bit and refresh and recharge and be ready for June 1st.
When the Spurs lost to the Heat in 13, they made no desire of the fact that they wouldn't mind seeing the Heat again. What's your appetite for Cavs Warriors Part 3?
Obviously they got some work to do, to get there.
True.
And we'll be watching, the rest of that series. But there is a flair to that potential matchup. We've done our part, and now we can just sit and wait and watch and see what happens. And it's going to be exciting either way. For us to be in the finals, man, you can't take that stuff for granted. A lot of work goes into it. So whatever we got to do to get these next 4 wins against whoever it is, Cleveland, Boston, whatever, we got to be ready.
You took a moment as Manu was checking out there to show some respect at the free throw line. I've loved watching this guy play. We don't know if it's the end or not, but you've actually been out there in the arena between the lines. What do you think of when you think of Manu?
I just love his flair and his creativity and his passion for the game. Everybody I've talked to that's played with him, and obviously my perspective, playing against him, he just pushed the limits on everything. He always just trying to find a way to get better, being clever with the ball. He's an unbelievable competitor, a true champion, somebody that's giving it his all for the 15 years he's been in the league. So true inspiration to watch him play and watch what he's done in his career. And you can tell by the reception that he got in this arena how much he's meant to this organization, to the city, and to the NBA as a whole. And so hopefully he's not done. Hopefully he's got another year left or two. But if this is it, you applaud him and everything that he's brought to the game, and he's left it in better shape for sure.
All right, I want to close with this, and I haven't seen it, but I believe that you'll be able to here. I believe they're trying to get a hat on Zaza's head. I mean, look at him. He won't let anybody try. I see you laughing. I'm guessing that this is a joke that you all make with him from time to time.
From time to time. I don't know if it was the hat not fitting or that terrible pop collar Euro look, but either one, we had to rag on him a little bit. They didn't make the hat in Zaza's size, so hopefully they'll get that fixed if we can win the finals and they can get a bigger hat for him with 4 more wins. Yeah,
well, we've got some time between now and then to try to find the biggest hat on planet Earth for Zaza's head. I'm going to leave him alone and let you get to celebrating with your guys. I appreciate the time, continued success, and we'll catch up somewhere down the road, all right?
I appreciate it.